Hello everyone, this is TRS with my first video, and I've been trying to figure out what I want to do, and I already have one idea for what in the walkthroughs I'm going to do, but for this one I'm going to start off with DesktopDungeons. It's a pretty small filed game. This is the alpha version because I am cheap. So I'm going to start off with this profile name here. You can change your tile set. I actually like the pixel one, but I mean, if you get the game, you can download a whole bunch of different tile sets. So they got the sound on here. I'm going to turn this on so we can get all those cool sounds and all that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end this with the tutorial for it. Okay. Welcome to DesktopDungeons. You've just entered a randomly generated turn-based world full of swords, sorcery, adventure, malevolent farm animals. Okay. Woe unto the fool who does not heed the lessons provided here. This game is genuinely pretty tricky to win, so every bit of knowledge helps. This is not a blind playthrough, I'll say that right now, and I can guarantee you will die in this game. You could be the most badass player ever, and you will die in this game. Okay, I'll go on. Just, you've been warned. So, you've been placed inside Tutorial Dungeon Alpha, and it's your job to explore it. Click the left mouse button on any revealed floor tiles to move there and start uncovering more dungeon blocks. So I clickety, and a monstery. Your expedition to the unknown has revealed your first enemy! Die! Don't panic. Foes in desktop dungeons are often powerful, but they're not very smart, which is true. I've yet to meet a very smart enemy on my own file. They'll pretty much just stand about in one place looking bored until you decide to attack them, like most people. Left click on the goblin to attack and then press on further into the dungeon. I click at the goblin. Ow. Click at the goblin again after my health go down. So, win! Okay, so I step out into the pool of the blood. Congratulations on your first victory! Huzzah! That goblin may have injured you a bit, but don't worry, he'll gain health as you uncover more dungeon blocks. Note the red orbs that pop out of dungeon tiles when they're revealed. These restore your hit points between battles and will become your most valuable resource for survival when you start playing in earnest. Why can't they say playing for real? That'd be so much easier to understand. Alright, so go clickety, 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 clickety. He's a zombie! Click. Click. Victory! Okay. Go forward. Right. Each enemy that you come across has a level assigned to it, ranging anywhere from very weak, 1, to incredibly strong, 10. If an enemy of a higher level than you, often too tough to fight in case like this, it's usually better to find another opponent. Standing in front of you is a level 2 warlock. Ignore him for now, your level 1 fighter isn't strong enough. We're too weak! So I go down. Okay, clickety, clickety, clickety. There's a little skull thing. I can only assume it's a monster. Clickety, clickety. And there's a... What? It's Super Meat Boy! Oh my gosh! This is not a ripoff at all. Alright, here's an easier foe for you to deal with. After defeating him, you'll have enough experience to level up and take on the Warlock. Leveling up will give you extra health and damage, which is absolutely vital in tackling the dungeons and stronger monsters. Fighting a monster above your level is often difficult, but provides a significant experience bonus if you manage to pull it off. Yeah, I mean, it really does. Okay, so I fight the Super Meat Boy. Goodbye, Super Meat Boy. Okay, so I go down one more. Heal a little bit. I go up, and there's the Warlock, who looks like he's from Dragon Quest. Okay, so I click at the Warlock, and I win. Go, okay, go right. Well done. You've made your way through the first tutorial level. Still, that was a lot easier than what you expect in real game switching. Oh yeah. Desktop Dungeons typically takes only a few minutes to play, but game sessions often end in character's death for all but the most stalwart of veterans. Even the stalwart of veterans die. Trust me. I've gone through maybe 300 deaths on my own game. That's just a guesstimate, because I die a lot. Don't be scared of failure. Frequent deaths will just make your first fury that much sweeter. Except if you don't have a sweet tooth, then it's not sweet! attack the level 9 goat and get horribly defeated. To proceed to the next tutorial level. It's a goat! Okay, I killed the... enough of that. Kill the goat and die. Oh yeah, the fighter, one of the special abilities here, if you look over here in the purple, he gets monster sight, which is those little skulls that tells you where the monsters are. He gets some extra experience for each kill he does. He also has kill protection, which means the first time that he's going to die, he will be saved 1 extra HP. So he'll survive the first kill. So, gotta kill yourself again. I died. Oh well. Hitting your enemies with a really big stick or any other suitable implement is a nice solid way to carve out one dungeoneering existence. But even the most magic shy berserker can still find considerable value in using glyph skills. You've been given a gnome wizard, a character who is naturally quite adept with spellcasting. Move towards the fireball glyph that you see on the right. That's this thingy. Okay. Cast your gaze to the bottom right of the screen. Here you'll stumble upon information providing details on the glyph you've just stumbled across. Pick it up and note how one of your spell slots is now occupied by the Burn Their Ass glyph. Proceed forward. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that is actually how you pronounce that. It's Burn Their Ass. Okay? It's a fireball. I love the glyph names on here. You'll see why, and I'll tell you why as we pick up more glyphs, alright? We have Burn Their Ass. So pick it up. Alright. It's time to put your spell casting abilities to the test. Invoke fiery justice upon this foe by clicking on, not dragging, the fireball glyph symbol. A spell glow will surround your cursor and you'll be able to click on the enemy to magically attack it. The goo blob should be defeated after a cast or two. The great thing about using magic instead of regular combat is the fact that enemies can't fight back. Okay, so I'm going to point out something here. If you accidentally click the wrong glyph and you do not want to attack someone with it, go like to where you would walk, click it, and I'll cancel the little glow glyph. You know what I mean, shut up. And then I'll click it again, and we'll start fighting this guy. What's with the telephone sound? Okay, that's different. So, casting spells cost mana, which you get regenerated in the same way that you would recover health, by exploring new sections of the dungeon. Blue orbs will indicate when you're recovering mana. Okay? Alright, should point out the abilities of the wizard, since we're here, you know. You have glyph sight, which are these little question marks that tell you where all your glyphs are on the map. The spells are cheaper to use. So, for example, it takes 5, the little 5 in the parentheses. With the other guys, it would take 6. With him, it's only 5. He has low attack. His attack's kind of, well, an undead monkey with 1 finger is stronger. So, it has extra glyph slot. Normally, these guys only have 3, but the wizard has 4. I will tell you right now, I do not like the wizard, and I'll explain why later. Here's another one. Glyphs have a wide variety of effects. Good dungeoneer needs to figure out what situations they're useful for. Pick up the glyph lighting layer and use it to blast through the passage to your right. It is end this wall. End this wall. That's what this glyph is. It destroys a section of the dungeon wall. So you can click that and click one of the walls, and it will just be gone. So, pick it up, and we'll try it out. Click! See? No more wall! Uh-oh. You need to fireball against the enemy, but you don't have enough mana to defeat it. Don't worry, glyphs are among the most useful and versatile artifacts in the game, and can be converted into other items as necessary. Transform your wall blast glyph into a mana by clicking and holding and dragging it into the glyph conversion slot on the side of your screen. The glyph will be destroyed and a mana potion will be added to your supply. Click on the potion button near your character portrait to recover the necessary mana. Okay, so basically you do this. You take the little glyph, you click it, and you drag it while it's red over to this little switchy thing. And then you see the little mana potion kept up. So you click that, and then you burn their ass. Okay, their ass was burned. No more gooey. Okay, go on. Well done! You've mastered the basics of glyph and spellcasting. Knowing when to use and convert glyphs can make the difference